All right, so waitlist. Now, this is a bit of a review from earlier in senior guidance. Um, Here's the deal with the waitlist. Colleges might have a spot for you if accepted students don't show. It's going to depend on yield. Okay, it depends on how many students who are accepted decide to enroll, whether they'll even go to a waitlist. This is going to be more about enrollment than it's about admission. So the idea of I'm a strong candidate is not really a factor anymore, guys. It's more about whether or not they can fill their class. So you being better or worse than somebody else is not really a factor. You're all kind of in the same boat. You're all candidates that they wanted to admit, but they just ran out of space, and they're thinking if there's space left over, they want to let you in. You'd be a good fit. So it's not about being a good fit or not anymore. So that's why colleges, for the most part, do not rank their wait lists. So don't bother asking them. Don't call and say, where do I sit on the wait list? They're not going to know because they don't rank. Okay? It's really going to be more like filling a niche. We didn't get students from Wyoming this year, so let's go on the wait list and see if we have any students from Wyoming. We spent a lot of money on financial aid, so let's pick someone off the wait list that doesn't want financial aid. Okay? Interest counts. If you really want to go there and you express that to them, good. Because when they pick up the phone and say, do you want to come here? We have a spot for you. You're not going to say, I don't know. I might go, but I don't know if I really feel like it. No, they want to know the answer is yes before that even begins. More on that in a second. So with all those things in mind, colleges usually don't begin the wait list until May 1st, because as you know, that's where colleges will deposit. So the thing you have to ask to yourself is, would you go to this college, over the waitlist college that is, over the place you plan to deposit on May 1st? And when they call you, or if they call you, it's going to be a quick turnaround. They're not going to want to mess around and wait for you and say, well, it'll take a month to think it over. No, after May 1st, they want to know who's coming in September so they can go off and have a good summer. They don't want to say, well, let us know in a few months. I've heard it as quickly as 48 hours, guys, if they want to know if you want to come or not. I want to illustrate this in a different way here with numbers. Hey, a lot of you guys are numbers guys, so why not do the number thing, right? All right, so here's how I envision this. You have a college A, right? 8,000 students apply, 4,000 are accepted. They put 400 on the wait list. And their goal for how many students they want in their freshman class is 1,000. All right, so they accept everybody on April 1st. April 1st. And they say, tell us within a month. So May 1st rolls around. Here's the number they get, 970. Okay, a little less than they would have hoped for. Now, again, some of you are thinking, well, they'll get 1,000 because it's such a popular college. Maybe not. This is human error here, so even Harvard may get, 985 or something like that. Sometimes they'll get a little bit more. If you're wondering if they get way more than that, considering what they know from year to year, that's unlikely. So, this college A is not suddenly going to have 2,000 students showing up the following year. Not going to happen. They have a safeguard for that, so let's leave that alone. All right, so that means that for 2021 in this college, there are 30 spots left over. Okay, so they're going to go to this number here and say 400. Okay, who's on the wait list? We want to fill the class with 30 more kids. And again, they don't want to mess around with this 400. They're going to pinpoint it and say, all right, we didn't get the kid from Wyoming. We didn't get financial aid kids. Let's go look for those on the wait list. And let's see which kids have told us that they really want to come. Okay, not just the kids who put their name on the wait list, but students who said, I really want to come here. If you call me, you know what my answer is. My answer is yes. So interest and excitement has a big thing to do here. A little word of caution here though, guys. Okay, see this number here, 970, and you see this number 30? Look what I did for 2022. I just added that to next year because the college may say, you know what? Let's play around here. Let's leave it at 970 and go with 1030 for next year. So next year, hey, this number accepted, they're probably going to push that up a little bit. Okay, maybe they won't accept 4,000, they'll accept 4,500. Okay. Now, will you ever know this? Not a chance. Okay? There's no way that a college is going to tell you, yeah, we came short on our goals, so, we have a spot for you. No, they're just going to do it. Okay? I want you to understand what's behind it, though. And you see what I'm saying? Nowhere here do you see, well, we want to take the best student. No, it's more about numbers. Okay? So it's not enrollment anymore, guys. It's not admissions anymore. It's enrollment. Okay, enough of that. So here's what you need to do. First thing to do would be to express your interest. Okay, get yourself on the wait list. That's fine. If a college allows it, write a letter of interest. Tell them, this is what your feelings about the college, which basically means this: you have to think about how you feel about your accepted school and your waitlist school. So if you're looking at a waitlist school, right, college A, you got into college A, college B, you put on the wait list, and you're put on the wait list, and you think, well, I want to go to college A anyway, so college B doesn't really matter. Remember that from the survey I sent out? That's why I'm asking that. So if you're thinking, I'm going to go to the accepted college no matter what, or I don't really care about the waitlist school because I'm headed to the accepted school, then take yourself off the wait list. Okay? However, if you're if you're watching this video, you've probably thought about this and said, yeah, there's a waitlist school out there that I would attend over the place where I've been accepted and over the place where I'm going to deposit. Very, very important, guys. You have to deposit somewhere on May 1st. You don't wait around for the waitlist college to call you. It is okay to withdraw your intent to enroll at another place after May 1st. That's how the game works. Okay, so let me show you this interest letter again. I think better by doing, so there are your numbers. So what are the elements of an interest letter? First of all, keep it simple. Second of all, 3 paragraphs. The paragraph 1 is the big one. Okay, and this is where your reflection comes in. Look at that question that I posed on the results survey. I meant what I said there. So A is basically, I will definitely attend. If you call me, I'm coming. Okay? Beyond that, it could be, you can just say, I'm very excited about attending, or I'm very excited about hearing from you. If it is true that, you're not entirely sold on it. Okay, but it could be that between the wait list and the deposit college, you're kind of like, I don't really know. So you express that. Okay, it is okay. You can do that. And you can say, I will definitely attend pending a look at my financial aid package. Don't worry about that too much. I mean, you got to talk to your parents, and if it is true that you would go to the waitlist college at any price, you can go with this phrase. And if not, go with this one. Hey, if you can't afford $70,000, you can't tell them I don't need financial aid. That's the crux of the letter here, guys. You got to tell them that you'd be excited about attending or definitely would attend. And keep it positive. Do not say in that first paragraph, I was disappointed about being placed on the wait list. Why make this a downer? Don't do that. Paragraph 2. Here's what I've been doing since you last heard from me. Or here's what I've been thinking. Don't tell them anything they already know. I'm a good student. Yeah, we know you're a good student. That's why you're on wait list. Okay. Things going on with your classes, things going on at home. If you don't have a lot to write here, keep it short and just say, I'm real excited about the school. Here's what I learned about it. Maybe take one more peek at the website. All right. Not that important, but a couple of quick words about you would be nice. Paragraph 3. Thanks very much. Here's my cell number. Here's all my contact information. I'm waiting for your call. If you want to repeat what you said in paragraph 1, you can do that. You can say, just to reiterate, I'm really excited about hearing from you. You know what my answer is. Thanks a lot. Sincerely, Joe Regis. If you want me to send this to you, I'm happy to do that. But again, I think you know the elements here. Now, it's just another assignment. No, it's not, guys. It's a thing that colleges are going to look at. Okay? If they go to the wait list, they want to know who's interested. You got to get me a copy too. So that's how I know if I can support you in the process. All right? I'm going to skip down here to, counselor calls, and I'll tell you that, we will contact each of the schools to which students have said they want to stay on a wait list. So, you're on the wait list at, I don't know, Georgetown, for example. We'll contact Georgetown and ask them, hey, can we talk about students on the wait list? Now, look, number one, those calls are confidential. So I can't tell you either A, if we've called, B, when we've called, and C, what was discussed, because colleges don't want us to release that. Okay? And if a college is not going to the wait list at all, they may never contact us, or they might not call us back. All right. There are a couple of colleges out there that I'm still waiting to hear from on this topic. And I get the sense that they may not be going to the wait list. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So you might want to communicate that to parents or to to parents, because there's a lot of information out there that, the counselor can call the school and get you in, quote unquote. No, it's basically just me contacting the school, or maybe Ms. Hahn or Ms. Peterson, saying, hey, yeah, this guy is real excited about coming. It was high on his list. He's been talking about it for a while. He's doing well. Give him a shot. How well does that work? I don't know. Hard to say. But, if we have the opportunity, we'll do it. We just can't tell you what the info is. Now, a few things. Additional letters. You want to get a letter. There's info out there on the internet saying get a letter from another teacher or another person of some kind. I would say only do that if the information is brand new. If it's another teacher, consider this. You already have 2 teacher recommendations that say you're great. So it really would have to be not only something that, yeah, he got a high honors, but you did something in the class that was so unique and so different than every work that you've done so far at Regis that, yeah, this is going to make a difference. Again, don't send them information that you already have. It's going to be superfluous. It can actually hurt you. Okay? If you want to visit the college, I'd say that's very optional. What do I mean by that? Well, it takes a lot of money to go out and time and energy to go out and visit a college that you haven't even been accepted to. Could it help? I don't see it as being a huge factor. You walk in the admissions office and you say, hey, I'm on the wait list. Here I am. That's nice. We don't know if we're going to the wait list, and we don't know exactly who we want to take. Sure, it's expressing your interest in the place. It kind of supports your interest letter. But, if you have to spend time and energy for a thing that you don't even know if you've got yet, I don't know. If you happen to be in the area, go ahead. But the stories of a student getting in just because he visited off the wait list are a bit of urban legend and don't take into account enrollment. So be careful with that. Do it if you would like to, but don't feel like it's going to be the crux of things, or certainly that you have to do it. If you want me to send second try grades, terrific. Happy to do that. Someone at the school? Sure, but I would say be cautious with that, because again, if it's somebody who doesn't know you terribly well, but just happens to go there, no problem. Keep in mind too that alumni don't necessarily have as much pull as you might think. Like me, for example, you're going to say, hey, I'm on the wait list at NYU. Can you call them? Well, they're going to be like, Christopher, who? I mean, I don't know who I am, even if I am a counselor. So, be cautious of that. It needs to be somebody who knows you pretty well and who has a little bit of connection with the university. Follow the directions, guys. If they say we do not, like Michigan, for example, does not accept any additional interest letters, so you don't need to do one for them, and don't foist it on them. And if they say don't call, okay? All right, so there are your actions. So let me give you a little checklist here. Number 1 would be continue to get to know your accepted colleges. You have to be ready to commit to one of those for September. You have to get in the mindset of that's where I'm going, because the wait list is iffy. We don't know if it's going to happen. You can ask me what the chances are, and I'm going to say not good in general. Okay. So you got to plan to deposit somewhere by May 1st, and you got to be ready to commit to that place. So get to know it. Go to the Accepted Students Day. Talk to people online. Know it well. Reflect. Talk to your parents. Everything. That's where you're basically good to go. Write your interest letter and make sure I have a copy. Communicate. So if you take yourself off the wait list, let me know. On that topic too, it is perfectly okay to take yourself off a wait list at any time. I've had plenty of students who get to April 30th, walk into my office, back when we used to do such a thing. Do you remember that? Um, Walk into my office on April 30th and say, you know what? I don't want to bother with this waitlist thing. I want to be done with this. I'm happy with the place I'm going to deposit. So I'm going to take my name off the waitlist. You have to do that, by the way, not me. So, um, perfectly okay. All right. And I think it's healthy and you're ready to go to the next thing. No problem. Okay. I'll support it. Just like with anything, guys. You walk down the aisle at St. Patrick's, I'm happy for you no matter what. You might never hear from the college, guys. You can't be waiting around to hear from them. That's why I say you got to commit somewhere for September. So you can't be in May calling the college, what's my status? Calling them in June, what's my status? Hoping beyond hope that you're going to get in. Okay. Or, oh, they never called me. Well, they're never going to call you because they don't have the time to contact everybody. So you might never hear from them. So you have to commit to the place for September. And just make sure they have lots of ways of getting hold of you. Email, do the email that you're going to check. I'm looking at a screen right now and I'm looking and saying, hey, I know some of you don't check your email. Check your darn email, guys. Give them a cell phone number. I know you might be a little reticent about that, but believe me, quick turnaround here. They could ask you very quickly. I don't think they're going to call you in the middle of the day because you're probably in school, but give them ways of getting a hold of you. Home phone number, cell phone number, email address. I don't know about those social media pages. I don't think I would do that, but you get my point. Give them lots of ways of getting hold of you. And that's pretty much it, guys. The big thing is getting me your interest letter, and then I can support you. That's when I know that so-and-so is interested in the college. Come find me during office hours if you have questions. Thank goodness I'm done with these videos, and I will see you soon.